Briannas versus Jumei, Fortress of the Gothic Vampires. Okay, so if you didn't know, Jumei is the star of the Valentine's Day special. And what happened is, Briannas was a character that my friend Naren, made up, back when I was showing him, Fairy Tail, the manga, in high school. And he said that, she was based off by characters, so when I saw, the actual thing, Briannas, I thought it was all good. But guess what? I based her, the character that's a part of the goth culture off the actual Brianna in real life, the whole story with Isaiah, and her ability is to shoot wind out of her mouth, in a whip fashion. So Jumei, with all her mechanics, can't keep up with her wind. So, Brianna is gonna be Brianna, and what you don't know about the situation is that happened right after the end of that fight. You see, Fortress of the Gothic Vampires has so many unique, multi-dimensional and fights it's not even funny. Because what happens right after, Gabaya faces off against his mom is that Jumei comes out of nowhere with the new gang, along with Vito and everybody else. Of course, Armada's in there, but still. Jumei does the dance in the beginning, literally right before the battle, saying, "Hey guys, what's going on?" in order to take care of the tough crowd. So he lifts her legs up right to Briannas, does a b-boy move. Briannas blocks it, whips it with her wind, and the fight keeps going. Jumei keeps on going, so he keeps on pushing her back. Briannas keeps on pushing her back with her wind, and Jumei has to figure out no way to beat her. So not just that, lately I posted the Ultimate Special online. Lately, we already know that there's going to be a 2 versus 8. But far beyond that, I loved it because lately, it was right before, Ezekiel faces off against Gabaya. So Brianna's wind attacks are doing potency, along with Jumei getting handicapped. And the whole idea is based off Justinia's sucking me up for 2 years, so her air wind tunnel is pretty tough. And vicious still, literally, Jumei figured out a way to beat her, but one thing that was for sure, over the confirmation, is that I had a drawing of, Brianna's literally right next to my mom's dancing trophies. Literally, I knew the police took it. Literally, the year that it happened, it showed you that I was cheating with proportion where it came to Valentine's Day special, because what I'm doing is, I use martial arts, in order to, block certain traits of your mind for asking questions by putting, character designs up front like Beta, and Jumei's design is multiple layered. But Briannas versus Jumei goes like this. Jumei goes up, Lily has the bag, Lily tries to go up, Lily's crushing her bones with the wind. Lily, Jumei is struggling trying to beat her. And worst of all, Lily is something that is established after Briannas is shown to have physical ability to block her attacks as well. And the fight keeps on going on. So my favorite fights are Fortress on the Gothic Vampires, because it shows you Lily that the movie is based off writing, instead of just being linear, because of the obvious linear mistake. Therefore, the biggest things I'm excited for the movie is Kala Harlan, somebody, arrested in high school. Lily and, youngster Lily was a part of Isaiah's crew. The one that was tough was good, really liked me. I confessed to him that my middle name was Niccolo. Yeah, I was all like, youngster has a six-pack. Of course he has a six-pack, he's skinny.